What's up, y'all, man? Welcome back to Real Comic Book Talk. We're keeping the theme of the week. Today, we're going to be talking who is the best live-action Superman. But it's been close to hundreds of live-action Superman. So we're cutting it down from the...
Christopher Reeve all the way to the current one.
What he said. So, yeah. Only from Christopher Reeves to Henry... well, not Henry Cavill.
Tyler...
How you pronounce his last name?
I don't know. The guy who plays Superman or Supergirl. Yeah. That's what we're going down to. Every live action.
Hodgson.
Don't worry, because I probably won't be saying his name at all in any of these other categories, so I don't want to do that. Be real. All right. Oh, you know, so they said they bring a Lois Lane or crossover in DC Arrowverse.
I might as well. They brought Superman.
Yeah. But that, I just want to throw that in there for no reason. All right, so let's start it out with who is the best Clark Kent. You got to go, Dad. You got to go first.
I got to go first?
You got to go first.
Dang, that's actually a tough one.
Best Clark Kent.
It's
best Clark Kent.
I'm probably going to have to go with, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, come on, bro.
I don't know. Dean Cain was Clark Kent like the entire series that he played Clark Kent. I watched it the entire series when I was younger because, I was a comic book fan. But and he didn't convince me then. He did not convince me at all. I watched that just to see him do superhero stuff. It's a toss-up between Christopher Reeve and Brandon Routh. I actually did like
Wait, which one was Brandon Routh?
Brandon Routh was the one in Return of Superman. The one that came out in...
I know that's what you're talking about.
Yeah.
He plays the Atom on Arrowverse.
Yes, he played. Yes, that's who that is. I liked him playing. Yeah, I actually did like him playing. Dang on Clark Kent. It was short, but it was interesting. But it's going to have to go to Christopher Reeve. Yeah, Christopher Reeve was. Yeah, he was definitely a good Clark Kent for me. So we're gonna. It's a tough one, but. I'm going to go with Christopher Reeve. Yeah.
I'm going to go Christopher Reeve, and I'm going to make your argument so much easier for you. Like, all right, you can feel good about the Christopher Reeve decision.
Okay.
Brandon Routh. I was going to pick him, and then I sat back and I thought about it, and I was like, Brandon Routh really just did what Christopher Reeve did years later, because this was just a continuation. So all he really did was just copy Christopher Reeve. So I'm going to give you credit for copying the original when I say, look, the original did it. So Christopher Reeve, you got it.
Ooh, okay, that's one way of putting it. We'll let the
Christopher Reeve, you're the best Clark Kent.
All right,
be proud of yourself, my man.
All right,
be proud.
All right. To follow the theme, the next
is the topic. Best action scene. Who had the best action scene?
That's pretty straightforward. It's going to have to be Henry Cavill. He had the most realistic, best fighting scenes, best action ever. Even the way he flew was like, wow. Like, it was cool. They made him more aerodynamic and they made him go like this and everything. Even though I kind of like the way, I don't know, the way Brandon Routh flew, I like that. His flying looked way smoother to me. It was cut out way, it looked, when he's hovering, Brandon Routh hovered in his thing. It looks smooth to me, but we're on action scene, so it's going to have to be Henry.
It's part of the action scene, though.
It's Henry. Yeah, technically it is. Henry Cavill. It's got to be. It's pretty clear cut on that.
I mean, look, we right now we're perfect sync. It's like my phone going to the cloud. Everything's in sync. Speaking of cloud, it's Henry Cavill. I mean, the Man of Steel action scenes.
Oh my goodness.
Were like the greatest.
Yeah, no need for details. You've seen it.
The greatest.
You've seen it.
I know a lot of people died, but they were going to die anyway. What? They were. He came down with the ship. They were already died before he started fighting. Before he even started fighting in Metropolis, they were already dying. Let's be perfectly clear. He just saved more from dying, and then he killed more people going through buildings. That's a whole different story.
Yes.
His live action, I mean, good God. When he was fighting, not Zod, later on, but when he was in Smallville, he was fighting, I can't think of, what's the name? Oh, what's his second in command? The girl.
Yeah, I know you're
Oh! Feather or something like that?
Yeah, we had an argument about her.
Yeah. Her, he was fighting her and the big the like gigantic soldier.
I never knew what his name was.
I don't think they gave him a name. I mean, honestly, only thing they said it. Young, they were going toe to toe like it was nothing. And like he tried to fly away, and Fiora, that's it. Is it?
Yeah, something like that.
But when he tried, like even one instance in a fight scene, he was trying to fly away. He dude just grabbed him by his cape, slung him back down. I was like, yo, he ain't flying. You gonna have to go. You gonna have to fight. You gonna have to go. You gonna have to fight, my brother. You better throw a train, a bus, everything you got. This is it. And then on top of that, he was still saving soldiers as he was fighting. Fantastic. Way to go, Henry Cavill. You have the best live action fight scenes.
Action scenes.
Good job, Zack Snyder.
Closest to the comics. Topic
Go
number
first.
3.
Go first. Go first. Go first. You can't even think of one.
I'm trying to think of one. It's hard because they broke it down. Because Dean Cain only did Clark Kent majority of the time. Tom Welling was more of a Superboy than he was Superman, and he stuck to his high school years and in college or whatever, everything like that. And then Brandon Roth I don't know if he was accurate all to the comics. I don't know if he was accurate at all. I can't say Henry Cavill because dang it, they changed his suit, and that loses you points.
That's a whole different subject, though.
No, they said closest to the comics.
Okay, I guess you want to go that way.
His suit is not close to the comics.
They are now.
No, it's not.
Go look at the comics now. Out. Most people talk about that. Not having
the draws.
Yeah.
His draws have always been part of the suit.
Not now.
On the outside.
They're not now.
For 75 years that Superman's been around.
The only thing that's
what, 1 or 2 years right now they finally got rid of it? Nah.
The only thing
get out of here with that.
The only thing that remains the same in this world is change. Just like, for instance, Batman had draws out his suit. Yeah, now he doesn't.
All right. Anyway, though,
nobody complained about it.
Closest to the comics, I'm still breaking down each person. Christopher Reeve was probably really close. I don't go with Henry Cavill. I knocked out Dean Cain. I knocked out, I guess, Tyler Hoechlin. I'm not going to get that last name right. Let's see here. Between Christopher Reeve and Tyler Hoechlin and Brandon Roth, let's knock it down.
You need time?
I don't need time. I'm doing it right now as we speak.
You need to think aloud.
Yeah, I am thinking out loud. I can't say Tyler because his suit also doesn't have the thing, and I'm sorry. I'm counting that against you. That's a point.
That's not. I can't.
I'm sorry.
You know why I can't count it against him? Because by the time his Superman came out in the comics,
they already changed it. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay, I won't, but I do. So so it's between Brandon Roth and Christopher Reeve as the closest to the comics. I'm going to go with Brandon Roth. Yeah.
You sure?
No, I am not sure on this one at all. That's tough. We're gonna go with Brandon.
We need to start right now.
Christopher Reeve.
Who is it?
Christopher Reeve.
Christopher Reeve.
Closest to the comics as Superman.
Closest to the comics.
As Superman.
Yep,
because just like in the comic books, you just all of a sudden Superman to get new powers that you didn't know about. And
I'm discussing that part.
That's what happened. I remember that. Yeah, Christopher Reeve. Yeah, buddy.
All right.
With a close Brandon Roth.
All right. So for me, and this is going to be so sad because you only seen him twice. It's Tyler Hoechlin.
What?
And let me explain why.
Yes.
First of all, as a Clark Kent, stumbling, bumbling, but he was a lockdown legit reporter. That's how they established him in Supergirl.
Okay.
So that's how they established him. He was a lockdown reporter, but he was still clumsy, bumbling, stumbling fool. So Clark Kent, he was legit Clark Kent. I didn't say he was the best, but he was a legit Clark Kent. As Superman, he did things Superman do. He flew, saved, he talked to the people. He was supposedly a beacon of hope. Like, oh my God, it's just Superman. Like when he showed up to the Supergirl's headquarters, everybody like, oh my gosh, it's Superman. And he wasn't letting it get to his head like, hey, how you doing? man, you're doing a great job, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I remember that scene.
So I mean, and then in the fight scenes, I mean, it's Arrowverse, so I mean, they can only do so much with the budget. They did the best they could with the budget. He didn't look. It wasn't like, oh shit, this sucks. His suit sucked. Him didn't.
What's he? He was like, what's he like 6'1"?
Superman is a big.
He's a big dude. He is not big dude. That dude that Tyler Hoechlin is not. Okay. He may be ripped.
Okay,
but he may not be not Superman intimidation.
Okay, that's
Superman is an intimidating 6'4". He is counted as 6'4" in the comics.
Okay, that's perfect.
Christopher Reeve 6'4".
All right,
Brandon Ross 6'4".
All right, let me break it down by him.
Henry Cavill.
Okay, I got you. What the fuck? So I don't know how you know what. That's a whole different thing. All right, so Christopher Reeve, I'm discounting you simply because you took the S off your chest and threw it as a rapping thing. I don't know where that came from at all. Point blank, period. I hated the way y'all portrayed the Phantom Zone as a flying disc flying around the space. I hated that. Brandon Roth, you just pretty much just copied Christopher Reeve, so you're out. Henry Cavill, I'm not saying you because the Man of Steel, you didn't do anything Clark Kent is known for doing as a reporter. None of that. You were going around finding yourself. That's perfectly fine. I love the movie. I'm just saying, for the purpose of this discussion, I can't do it. I can't give you that. Nope. Then in Batman vs Superman, you were a reporter, but I don't know. It's just that you were reporting only to pursue your own agenda to stop Batman, which your agenda should have been, as it is in the comics, to stop Lex Luthor.
Reporting.
All right. And then, as you were Superman, everybody's supposed to say you're supposed to be this beacon of hope and you're fighting for truth and justice. He didn't do that until after he came back from the dead. And then then he showed up in Justice League, came back for I can't remember, Steppenwolf. And he was like, hey, you like to do this and flying around like, oh, I gotta get the civilian. That was the closest Superman I grant you. Like when I saw that Superman, like, all right, that's the Superman from comics for years. But Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman, you weren't that. So you're 33%. So going by the numbers, Tyler Hoechlin, even though it was two small parts, in those two small parts, he was 100%. He was the closest out of everybody. Everybody else has a fatal flaw. He doesn't have a fatal flaw. He just has a bunch of C pluses. Everybody else has an F here, and a D there, and an F here. He has nothing but the C pluses across.
I like your breakdown. That all makes sense. You make valid points on all the way across. All right. I can't disagree with that. You made valid points all the way across.
So next part,
except for the Christopher Reeve one. You didn't like you said the disc. That has nothing to do with him.
I know, but
okay,
the whole thing just took me out the zone.
It did, but okay.
Flying around the world to reverse time.
We did give him powers. I told you, just give.
Yeah, I'm done. All right, so the next one is I put now. See now the anger is coming. It's creepy.
The next is the
anger is creeping.
The next one is the best suit.
Oh, I know I should have did this one. I hate Superman. Oh my gosh.
Now you got to defend him.
I know.
The best.
Who had the best
suit? Best Superman suit.
Oh, that's.
So you want me to go first?
Yeah, go first.
It's not Henry Cavill. I don't like that suit because it doesn't have the most. It looks. Henry Cavill is. They showed him, so he's muscular. The man's. But the suit just looks. And the darkness of it. Oh, Superman's not supposed to have a dark suit like that. No. Tyler Hoechlin suit, like they were like, we're gonna go traditional, but we're gonna tweak it. And you could see that it's been tweaked. I don't like his suit.
It's been tweaked a little too much.
Yeah. I don't
to the point like we tweaked it.
Yeah.
Now you're just a whole new suit, brother.
Yeah. It was just no. And Brandon Roth's suit, God no. Man. Maybe because his frame. The way his frame was, that suit didn't look right at all to me. Oh man, and then who else is there? There's
Christopher Reeve.
Dean Cain. Dean Cain just did not look like suit. His suit was probably the most accurate. Between Dean Cain and Christopher Reeve, their suits look the best. I'm going to damn, this is favoritism. Christopher Reeve, he had the best looking Superman suit. Yeah. Christopher Reeve's suit looked the best.
Sheesh.
His suit looked the best, man. It did. It just did, straight up. Like, I did not like the way... Tyler Hoechlin was like, we're tweaking it so we don't look exactly like everybody else. It looked good, but not Superman for me. Like, I want to see classic Superman when I see a Superman suit. Henry Cavill was not. They was like, we're new aging it. This is new. It's like
all they did was take one part out
and change. They put two parts out. They took the draws out and they changed the entire color of it, and they made them like.
They didn't change the color. They darkened
and
the colors.
They made them look like the Superman in what was it? The animated one, that Batman animated Superman one, where he was like super bulky and stuff. That's what he looks like to me.
Oh, I know.
Batman and Superman, something like that. Batman,
Enemies of the State.
Enemies of the State. Where everybody in there on that. Well, that in the actual comic of that one, the make of that animation, the comic, everybody's bulky like that. But that's what Henry Cavill looks like in the regular ass Man of Steel. Like, he's overly bulked out, like bodybuilder size. Superman never looked bodybuilder cut. Not bodybuilder cut. In the
cartoons, he did.
Not cut like that. He was cut.
In the cartoons, he did.
His suit was ripped. Like, his definition was all the way there. He doesn't show complete definition in all muscles like he does. So Christopher Reeve, I thought he was just the most accurate looking suit.
All right, so for me,
and Dean came close second. My bad. Go ahead.
So for me, I'm gonna have to go Henry Cavill, only because first of all, I like modernization of suits. I've seen the classics. This goes back to, if I keep seeing the same thing over and over again, I get tired.
I like it.
Like,
a classic look is a classic look for me. I gotta have it.
That's fine. There's a reason why everybody in every sports team has always changed their uniforms to keep up with modern times. There's only like 2 or 3 that have just kept it throughout their entire history. And that's all time in all sports. So you got Henry Cavill. He take out the draws. And Zack Snyder even came out like, look, man, I wanted to put him in there. We tried, but we couldn't find a realistic way for a grown man to fly around with drawers outside his clothes. And when he said that, I'm sitting there like, yeah, I can't think of a reason. Because if anybody walked around here with drawers outside of their clothes, you would think there was something. They weren't fully there.
I understand that.
So I can understand why he's that. The reason they even put the cape on, he's like, look.
But it works for Superman.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Because in the comics, they've taken those out. Going back into, well, I don't think it's been any recent cartoons. We'll see with the Justice League cartoons. He don't have them. The ones
I didn't pay attention.
He does not have them.
I actually got to go back and watch that.
He has a belt now, but he does not have. He has like a red belt. See, the thing with Zack Snyder, his costume literally changed the way they start drawing Superman costumes in the comic books afterwards. So I got to give you credit for that because you changing the times. You were ahead of the curve on modernizing the Superman suit. So I don't understand how you don't get credit for that. I understand it's not classic, but everything in this world changes. We've changed our set from a bunch of pictures to a green screen to posters to now this comfortable relax. Everything changes. It changes. It's not a classic, but it's a modernization and one that's stuck. Because everybody walks around. Everybody hated it at first. But once they saw it and they start seeing it, like, this is great. And then when you go back and like, when people 20 years from now go back to watch old Superman movies and cartoons, like, why does he have drawers outside his pants? That's what's going to happen.
Classic Superman.
Classic is fine.
You're going
to
look.
You said the favorite.
Me, yeah. Favorite suit. Your favorite Superman suit. Yes, you.
All right, so here it is. Put it all together right now. Who was your favorite Superman?
Wow.
And why?
Yes. Man. Henry Cavill.
My man.
I can't give you that about that. I can't. I don't know what it is about it, but I like that Henry Cavill for me. Even though I was like on Christopher Reeve's train the whole time. Everything about Christopher Reeves is like right. But nah. Henry Cavill is like he's like my favorite, yo. Like, yeah. I like him as Superman.
My man.
Even though I like Even though I and everything, yo. Even though I watched all of Dean Cain growing up. I saw Brandon Roth. I thought he did a decent job. And that's literally the first ever time I actually said, man, writers will ruin it for you. Because that movie, Return of Superman or Superman Returns, was horrible. I will use the word horrible. That movie was horrible. And like he needed better writing. If he had better writing, I think he would have did a better job. So you're making my Andrew
Garfield case.
I am, unfortunately, for the instance of Superman, but it wasn't his. No, I ain't make you that. Everybody would agree with that. That joint was just bland. You didn't let him do anything. They basically used the Lex Luthor formula. It was like, just use Lex Luthor, make another Superman movie. People have been asking for Superman for so long. I'm falling off track.
Who's your favorite and why?
Your favorite and why is Henry Cavill, because I think he portrays Superman on all aspects the best. Even though in Batman vs. Superman, he didn't get to go all out.
Well, the version you saw, he didn't.
Yeah,
you haven't.
But
I know the Ultimate Edition.
I'm not going to watch the Ultimate Edition. I know for a fact because you told me, and everybody else in the world said, yes, he's get to be more Clark Kent, and he does actual reporting. It's like, okay, so he does get to do reporting, and he gets to be Clark Kent. He does look like a Clark Kent to me, somewhat. Not the best looking Clark Kent. He's not the best looking Clark Kent, not the best portrayal, but he's a good Clark Kent to me. Good enough to where I liked it. Great Superman to me. Love the way he gets portrayed. Love the way everything about it is. It's just, I want to say Christopher Reeve, but it's too close. I really like Henry Cavill. I just like it. It's just something about his portrayal that I like. Even though Christopher Reeve, stop dapping me up, yo. Christopher Reeve is right there. He's right there as like the all-time favorite Superman. Christopher Reeve is right there. It's real close. It's this.
You know what Christopher Reeve is? He's like the Iron Man in the MCU. Like
he is. He's the Iron Man.
Like, you're great. The stuff comes out that's a little better, but we won't forget you. I
can't forget him. He set the bar, the tone. He set the bar, the tone, the look. Everything about it was accurate, precise. And then, like they're probably going to do with Iron Man. Hopefully, if they do it right with Iron Man, 30 years, possibly 20 years from now, they could do somebody else as Iron Man. They better not redo Iron Man in the goddamn 10 years.
Yeah, they probably do something like.
They probably do like.
They're probably like Tony, Robert Downey Jr. is Tony Stark. Somebody else is Iron Man, but he is Tony Stark.
I hope so.
That's the best way to do it.
That's the only way. They better start.
That's the best way to do it.
They better write the whole.
It's not an MCU video, man. Look, my favorite Superman is Henry Cavill. How you say it? Cavill.
He knows who he is.
The DC.
No disrespect. You know who you are.
Your action scenes are amazing. Your suit, I really like. I've seen the Spider-Man, Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Edition. I know you're a reporter. I know that you go out there and do your homework, talk to witnesses, get different accounts. I know you're doing that. Mm-hmm. I know in Man of Steel you were finding your way. First of all, Man of Steel was an amazing movie. I don't care what none of y'all say. Sorry, I'm a little cold.
Not amazing, good.
It was a really amazing. Okay, not amazing. It was way above average movie.
Better than Superman Returns.
It's one of the top echelons of Superman movies. With that being said, Henry Cavill, I can't see nobody else playing Superman in those movies but him. Just like I can't see nobody playing Superman and Christopher Reeve but him. But they tried it.
Yeah.
It didn't work. But they tried it. Gave him the same look, same persona, everything. But Henry Cavill, I mean, you're just. I like modernization. When you modernize and then other things take effect because you modernized it, it's fine. I mean, I like that. And then in Justice League, everybody said it. This is the best Superman. This is just like the Superman straight out the comics when he's flying around talking.
I love it. Justice League was great.
That's a whole other discussion. I'm not getting into it. Just talking about the Superman part of Justice League.
Oh yeah.
He was in.
My bad.
When he came back, first of all, that I actually seen with him after he died. That's the best part of the movie.
That was Superman right there.
And then when he came back and came into the fight against Steppenwolf, I'm in the theater. I'm like, yeah, that's Superman right from the comics, right there. They ripped him right out the comics, put him there. That's it. And from that, just because of those two combinations and the fact that I seen the Awesome Edition, so I know what you do as the reporter and all that, and you took the time to find yourself there. Henry Cavill, good job. Congratulations.
Favorite.
You are Real Comic Book Talk's favorite Superman.
Wait, don't say Real Comic Book. Damn it. Oh, man. We got it. I guess we're agreeing. Damn, we're agreeing on something. Damn it.
All right, man. Look, that's what is that it? Oh, no, we have a cosplayer of the day. I'm sorry. Her name is Emma. Her name is also Emma Skies on Instagram. She does, as you can clearly see from this picture, it's the Teen Titans. It's Teen Titans week. Her Terror, Raven, Beast Boy. Beast Boy, fantastic. She is like a really good cosplay. I really love that Terror. But that's all till next time, man. Let us know who your favorite Superman is, who your favorite Clark Kent,
best
action scenes, best costume.
Who's the closest to the comics? That's the real discussion. Which one is the closest to the comics, people? Let us know.
Let us know what you think about cosplay of the day. If you have any other cosplays you'd like us to feature on the show, let us know down below. Until next time, deuces.
We out.